What's up, everybody? It's the Pirate Stacker coming at you. It's Saturday. Does anyone else have a Christmas tree up already? We do. Today we are doing something a little different. The Boy Scouts came by. They are collecting canned goods. They came by last weekend. Today's the collection day. Any food, actually. It's just a food drive. They do it once a year, sometimes twice a year, maybe. Having been a Boy Scout, I love participating in this. It's for a good cause, really stocks up the food banks, and it's a great time for me to clear out my pantry. Now, typically, I have food storage. So for me, I really do buy the stuff we like to eat. But even then, sometimes stuff gets put to the back of the cupboard and we have some incidences, which we did have. So it's good these things come up. You can go through your inventory. You can toss the stuff that's old. Now, I've said this before, canned goods, as long as they're stored in a cool area, like inside of your home, they will literally last 20 years. I've heard that they start losing their nutritional value after 5 years, and most of them are dated for 2 to 3 years as far as a best by date. And of course, best by dates, everybody just has to have them to rotate their inventory. It's one of those things. But again, a good excuse to go through your stuff, go through the cupboards, the top shelves. That's where I stuck a bunch of mine away, and it does get forgotten. So, a good lesson to learn. Let's check out what we're going to donate. It's not a ton, but again, it helps a good cause. It helps clear me more space to get the things we like and love, and it's a win-win. Here we go. All right, so this is what's going. Now, everything you see here is expired except for these. My daughter just doesn't happen to enjoy eating the applesauce as much. All of it is still edible. And, this will probably go through a system where they will check things and stuff will go or doesn't go. Either way, we did our part. Now, typically, if there was a situation, which not saying there isn't one now, but if things were struggling, this stuff would absolutely be great to barter with, trade with, give to your family and friends. It's a meal, and some of this stuff, it's a good meal. These are actually really hearty. Those and the beef stews here, they're a really good meal. Probably all in all, there's $50 worth of stuff here. So it's not the end of the world. It served its purpose. I have loads of freeze-dried stuff, but it did clear off some of my top shelves in my cabinets. That one's completely done. So it is one of those things. It's some nice spring cleaning in your house. Now, there was a bummer of a situation, and I'm going to show you. Up in the top cupboard, boom, you see all those cans? They're fruit, and one of the cans did go bad. Now, these are sealed cans, but they have that sticky syrup there. And one of these cans just gave out. For whatever reason, I found the culprit. I went ahead and just tossed all that stuff out anyway. Of course, the pantry's still full of too much stuff, but everything's in date. It's all stuff we eat regular, and we got stuff everywhere. So it doesn't hurt us to let some of this stuff go. And, again, it gives to the community. The raviolis, we used to eat these all the time because my daughter loved them. She doesn't love them anymore. So it's fine. We'll rotate that inventory with stuff that we do eat more regular. We do eat these soups. We just didn't get to them. And again, most of this stuff went out 2023, 2024. We really do a pretty good job of keeping things rotated. We typically do buy stuff that we eat and like, and use. So that's one of those things that it's easy to go through it. But again, stuff gets stuck in the back corners of your pantry and it becomes a thing. Now, all of this stuff that's sitting here, I would comfortably eat. In fact, I have no issue with it. In fact, that's looking pretty good. Let's eat it. It's expired, and this one may not be by that much. It just made its way. Yeah, it says 2024. So that's only a year out. Well, maybe a year and a half, depending on April 2024. But there's nothing wrong with this stuff. It tastes good. You can still eat it. You can still use it. If you have it in your pantry, that's great. Again, the Boy Scouts came knocking. I just figured I'd go ahead and put some stuff together to be able to donate. And that's the circle. That's what we try and do. Let's eat some chili mac. Let's see what this looks like. All right, I just cracked it open. Smells delicious, looks good. No issues there, and we're just gonna get that in the pan. What we love about these Campbell's, and I'm not a soup guy, it's a really hearty meal. And if you've never had them before, they're really good. They go for like $2, maybe $2.25 now, maybe $2.50. They used to be like $1.50, $1.60. And anyway, they're just one of those things. We're gonna let that heat up a little bit. But again, you know, just because it's expired doesn't mean it tastes bad. And I've talked to Hormel Foods themselves, and their own exact words were everything that they can is good for a minimum of 5 years plus. And they said it's only at that 5 years point that they'll start to lose some of the nutritional value. But other than that, if it's stored in a cool space, they said they can last for 20 years. Now, of course, if you have cans with dents, be careful. There's botulism. If the can has expanded at all or is swollen, don't eat it. You know, it's better to be safe than sorry with that stuff and just toss it out. I'm just going to finish heating this up, and then we'll go for the taste test. All right, just like that, it is now ready, and smells great. Let's have some expired chili mac. Who knew that this would be lunch? But it is. Fantastic. Every time. So there's nothing wrong with the expired stuff, guys. Again, after about 5 years, starts to lose some of that nutritional value, maybe a little flavor. But it tastes absolutely great. I'm going to bag this stuff up. We're going to run it down to the Scouts. Let's go. All right. We're bagged up. We're ready to go. And if you're wondering, did he eat it? Oh, yeah. I took the time to eat it. Fantastic. Let's go donate some food and do a little good today. Here we go. All right, I just dropped off. They're behind me here doing the work. Boy Scouts just pulled up in a truck of the bags they dropped off to a neighborhood. Very cool seeing this happen, and a ton of food. They're bagging it up. They're taking it all inside the church. I'm sure that's going to get transported. Actually, this church itself has a food pantry. I'm really hoping that it's going to go directly to this local food pantry because I know a lot of people use it. Great to see the youth in their uniforms doing something good, helping out. Really makes me happy. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the show today. Remember, you can eat your cans even though they've expired. They're still good. You can share those with others in need and go through your stuff once in a while. So have a great weekend. Thank you for watching the show. That's it for today. Pirate out. Arg. Please like and subscribe.